Hey guys, it's Rachel from the Wolverine Lamb, and today are my August favorites. If I'm looking down or over, I'm looking at my notebook, and there's quite a few favorites, so let's just jump right into it. So my first favorite is actually a beauty favorite, and it's one that I've had on this list countless times, and it is Lovelorn by MAC, and this is a lipstick. It's in the luster finish, and this is what it looks like. I have not very much left in the tube. It's just like a pretty basic pink color. Like, it's kind of a blue tone pink, which works perfectly because I'm very pale, and whenever I have warm toned lipsticks, sometimes they can tend to make my skin look kind of weird because, like, I'm not tan, so I have to usually go cool toned lipsticks. Sorry, the lighting's getting really weird. The sun keeps coming up and then going right back down. You can see like Lovelorn on my lips in most videos that I actually put up. It's pretty much my standard color most times, but I've been using it, like, I put in my favorites because I've been using it a lot more this month. Like, some months I go through, for example, I wear a lipstick like 2 days, each one like maybe 2 days a month, let's say. Or not each one, but most of them. But I've been consistently using that one over and over. I was actually going to put on today, but I decided to go with a brighter color just to change it up. Because a lot of the times I wear Lovelorn, it's kind of my like neutral color. So like if I'm going out, usually like I usually wore it for school a lot because it's like a pretty color, but it's not too bright that it's like not appropriate for school. Not that a bright color would be, but I just feel that way personally for myself. Movies. So the movie that is my favorite this month, I watched quite a few because me and my friend Ray watch a movie each week, and really enjoying that. But the one that has been my favorite has been X-Men Origins Wolverine, and he might be, I don't think he'll be really shocked to hear that. We just watched First Class because we were going for the X-Men movies, and I really enjoyed that, and I really enjoyed the X-Men movies I watched in August, but this one stood out for me because I thought I was going to hate this one. I thought I was like, ugh, you know, we got to get for the Wolverines and then get back. Like, that's kind of my attitude going in. And I was pleasantly surprised. I love the backstory. I'd actually rewatch this again right away after I finished it. I just really enjoyed it. And I don't... See, I'm worried about now the Wolverine. I'm like, why would I worry? Because I love this. But, you know, just waiting for it all to collapse. But, you know, I really enjoyed this. I really like the origin stories. I love a good prequel. We all know that. So, yeah, really enjoyed this. And obviously really enjoyed watching my friends. So, made it just that much better. Now, moving on to TV. I wrote down my TV. I didn't think I was watching that much TV this month. I wrote it down and I'm like, holy guacamole. But a lot of this TVs fit in when I'm eating or at night. That's kind of where, because I'm like, how am I finding time to do this? Because if you look at my schedule, like, I don't even have time to do half the things I put on it. Even though, like, I'm not even super busy right now, I would say, like, in comparison to how I was busy. And I was like, what? So, the first show I'm watching is Felicity, and we're on season 3 this month, but last month I finished up season 2. This is actually the season 3 cover. But last month we finished up the last half of season 2, and I'll link my TLRL watch. It's 1.4, which correlates with the last half of season 2. And I'm really enjoying rewatching that. We're finally getting into, like, seasons 3 and 4 I have the least memory of because I watched season 1 3 times. Like, this will be my 3rd time because I watched it once and then didn't continue on, then watched it and continued on. So I don't really have much knowledge of the last 2 seasons, and I'm really excited to explore them more because I do remember stuff when it goes on, but I don't have very much memory for the last 2. Then I also finished up The Affair season 2. I'm going to start season 3 soon, but season 4 is not even coming back for a little while yet, so I have time. And I really enjoyed watching this. I really enjoyed you finally get to know kind of the mystery of the first seasons, like the first and second season's arc. Then I've been watching The Challenge. It's The Challenge Dirty 30. Absolutely love this season. It's been really good. The competitions have been really intense. And been like a lot of photo finishes and like really good competitions. Like, nobody's really been like, you haven't really seen a competition so far where it's been like people are unevenly matched. I feel like people have been pretty evenly matched, and I absolutely adore that show. Then I've also been watching Big Brother. I've been watching that all throughout the summer. I've been watching 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After and their new spin-off 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days. I love those shows. I think they're amazing. I love watching them. I got my best friend addicted and we're watching them together. So I finally have somebody to discuss live with, and we read the tweets while we, like, not while we watch, but during the commercials, and absolutely love those shows. They're very interesting. They're very funny. They make you think a lot about relationships. Very interesting. Then I've been watching The Real Housewives of Orange County, which is my bedtime show because it's like I can relax my mind. So I watch like 10 minutes before bed. Then rewatching The Goldbergs. I'm on season 2. I've been rewatching this in between watching Felicity on my own time, and I've been really enjoying it. I watched them last 2015's winter, but season 3 and 4 coming out on DVD, and I have them pre-ordered, and they come out in September, so I want to rewatch the first 2 seasons just to refresh. I know it's a sitcom, so I could jump in, but you know, I really enjoyed the show, so I want to rewatch it. I've also been watching The OC, but that's only on Tuesday nights, and that's with my cousin. So like certain shows are like with certain people, so I'm not watching them all the time by myself, but that's what we started watching. We finished Girlfriends, and she hadn't seen The OC. I've seen it like 9-10 times. So I thought it's time she gets introduced. And then finally, I've been watching Smallville with my friend Ray. We also watch 2 episodes a week. We are going on the 5th episode. Like, when you see this, it'll be a day before. So it'll be done the 5th and 6th episodes by the time you see this of the first season. And I've never watched this show before, but he is a super fan, so it's really interesting because I get to, like, watch it with somebody that already has a foreknowledge about it. So, yeah, so there's a lot of TV I'm watching. Really don't know how I'm keeping up with a lot of this, but it's not that bad. And I have a lot of it I watch with friends, so it makes it even more fun because it's like I get to hang out and watch TV. So, you know, I was going to say what could be better, but, you know, there's probably a lot of stuff that could be better, but, you know, I don't find that. I mean, in general, not like diss on my friends. There could be a lot of stuff I could be doing, but, like, whatever. So music, I have quite a few music choices. I'm going to try to remember to write them, all my favorites, in the down bar so you can get spellings and stuff like that. So the first song is Jason Derulo's new song, If I'm Lucky, which came out September 1st, but I listened to it August 31st, and I'm including it because Jason Derulo is one of my favorite artists, and I was just excited for a new song because he had Swallow out this year, and then he had 2 songs out last year, and there hasn't been anything. So, like, every new song, like, please, album soon. Take Me by Aly AJ. It was Aly AJ's return to music, and I really enjoyed that. Bebe Rexha's EP, All Your Fault Part 2 came out this month, which I really love. I'm still, like, listening to it so much. I've been re-listening to Riders by Blue. Just, like, a fun kind of song I like to work out to. Well, I don't really work out to. I more, like, walk to the gym listening to it, and then I listen to podcasts in the gym. Wild Thoughts by DJ Khaled featuring Rihanna and Bryson. Forgetting his last name, it starts with T, I think. And then Liar Liar by Girlicious is another one I've been getting into, an older one. The Math by Hilary Duff, my sister. Like, I have that album, Metamorphosis, and I love that album, but my sister didn't want to, I guess, download the album onto her phone, so she just, like, because, like, I don't know where the album is, it's in the basement right now, and she's like, so she went ahead and bought that. So, and we share an iTunes account, so I was like, oh, I got all these throwbacks, and now less work downloading the album. Also been listening to Touch My Body by Mariah Carey, and Nothing Without You by Simon Webbe. Simon Webbe is one of the members of Blue, and his album, I pre-ordered that because so excited. I really loved this single. It's like really nice single to listen to, or song to listen to. And the one podcast I recommend is the OC Plus 3. They're still going on. They're almost finished the 3rd season, but it's one guy who's watched the OC and one girl who has it and one other guy who hasn't. And they're all coming together and they're talking about it. And since I've watched it so many times, I wanted to look for a podcast so I could hear what other people are thinking. And it's very interesting because podcasts weren't as relevant when the OC was on. So it's very interesting seeing all these people's opinions on the OC because it's one of my favorites. So really interesting seeing that. I've only listened to 3 episodes so far, but it's really good. And if you're watching it or rewatching it with somebody, like, because I can keep up because I'm not watching too many a week. I'm watching like 2 or 3 a week. And that's like every other week sometimes. So I can keep up with the listening schedule. So after reflecting back, it's good to look forward. So quickly, the few things I'm looking forward to are 1, the fall. I really like the fall also because I get to wear my winter coats hopefully soon. Well, not hopefully soon. Wishing all this bad weather on Canada. But I really love my winter coat, guys. And my winter hat. Like, my winter coat this year is so great. I was like getting my whole family to try it on because if you live in a cold climate, you know how cold it is. That's a stupid sentence. And I was like, Mom, try my winter coat and then stand over here. Like, it's 2 coats inside a coat. It's so warm. It's like, it's beautiful. Like, does my face still get cold? Yes. But like, it's so good. Like, wearing coats in class, like if you go to school in Canada, if you go to university, because you can do this in high school, but university, like, you don't have a locker typically. And it's just like a nice blanket for class. I might not be the only one. If you guys do that, definitely let me know. Not necessarily, well, I guess in a cold place, but I guess you could do it in a warm place if it's kind of chilly and you have like a lighter jacket. Because mine's like a parka. And then also fun hangouts with friends. I have a lot of fun plans this month. And I just got to see last month, like a few friends I haven't seen in a while before they go back to school. And then lastly, getting all my plans settled. I'm trying to get all my grad schools because I'm applying this December so I can go back to school next September. I was just taking a gap year after my undergraduate, and yes, I'm just trying to get all my plans settled. I'm trying to study. I'm actually going back to my studying regime with the school year because my sister's in school right now. So it's kind of like I want to study back. So doing my French, my Italian, and then I'm contemplating doing the LSATs because I did do a pre-law program. So I'm kind of saying I'm taking a month to see if I think I can handle it and if I want to go to law school because it's a lot of effort if I don't. So a lot of stuff to look forward to. A little bit, I don't like doing school research. It scares the bejeebus out of me because I'm like, I won't get in. And I freak myself out. So I have a whole year waiting for that. So yeah. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely let me know some of your favorites, especially music. I really want some more music favorites, or at least music I can check out, you know? So if you have any of those, definitely let me know. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.